Okay, here we go. We're going to make some jambalaya. Now, first thing in Cajun cooking, the trinity is onions, peppers, and celery. But I don't like celery in the jambalaya. I don't use it. Here I'm chopping up some onions, peppers, and garlic. By the way, this whole video is going to be in double speed because this is really simple stuff here, you know. So there was no reason to film it, slow it down. All right, anyway, there's some kielbasa, some green onions, garlic, green pepper, and onion. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown off these 4 chicken legs. Uh, it helps if you brown them. It gives it a little more flavor. You don't have to brown them, but it helps if you do. I like to brown them. I like to brown the kielbasa also, which I will throw in here in a minute. Um, Also, the rice. I'm using basmati rice, which cooks a lot quicker than regular Uncle Ben's rice. So if you use Uncle Ben's, there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to cook it longer. That's all. Okay, there. I'm just browning off the sausage a little bit. Brown the chicken. Uh, as soon as this is done, I'm going to brown the veggies. Okay, what you need for this is, actually, you don't need sausage and chicken and shrimp. You could use ham. You could use only ham. You don't need chicken. It all depends on what you like to eat. If you want to eat it with just chicken, that's fine. You want to do with just shrimp, that's fine too. It's all a matter of what you want to do. Um, it's all a matter of taste. I used sausage, chicken, and shrimp. Okay, now I just threw in there 2 bay leaves, thyme, red pepper, black pepper, a little bit more olive oil, and we're going to mix that up and saute it a little bit. What you want to do, the reason why you throw the herbs in now is you want them to roast a little bit. That brings out the oils in the herbs and it brings out the flavor in them. Okay, there's some tomatoes chopped up. There's a little bit of tomato sauce. And I goofed and I forgot the garlic. But that's all right. I'm going to put the garlic in now. I should have put it in a little bit earlier. You want it to saute a little bit, but that's all right. It's not going to ruin anything. All right, there we go. There's some water. A little more water. Okay, there's some chicken base. Now, if you were using just shrimp, you could use a lobster base or shrimp base or clam base. That's a good thing about this dish here is you can use anything you want in it. If you wanted to use fish, you could use fish. Just be careful, don't put the fish in until the end. That's the whole thing as far as the timing on this goes. You want to time everything. In other words, the shrimp, I don't put the shrimp in until the very end. Because if I put them in now and it's going to boil, well, it's going to turn the shrimp to rubber. The chicken has got to cook longer than anything else. So I put the chicken in. Now, hopefully it'll boil. Well, it's going to boil. I mean, I was there. And then a couple minutes after, maybe 5 minutes after the chicken is boiling, then I added the sausage. And at the last minute, the shrimp. Okay, now wait a minute. The rice is going to go in pretty soon. Now, if I was using regular Uncle Ben's rice, I'd add it in now. Because it does take a little longer than the basmati. The basmati seems to cook a lot quicker. There you go. Take a little bit of the scum off there. You know, that comes from the chicken bones and the chicken skin. That little bit of stuff. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not going to kill you. All right, there we go. Now it's boiling good. Don't forget, this is on high speed. So the chicken has been boiling now for a couple of minutes already. Okay, so far what we have in this pot is onions, peppers, and garlic. Then we have chopped tomatoes, tomato sauce, water, chicken base or chicken bouillon, and chicken legs that have been browned. Okay, that's all that's in there, and that's cooking away. Okay, we're going to add the rice here in a second. To this pan, the size of that pan, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of rice. If you have any gumbo file, it's a spice. It's called gumbo file. If you have it, now's the time to add it. I particularly don't have any at home because you don't, you know, I mean, I'm not Cajun. You know what I mean? A Cajun chef knows what to do with it. I really don't. It's only good in a couple of dishes, and there's no sense in having the stuff laying around if you're never going to use it. And it's not really necessary to use it. You know, this stuff is good without it. Okay, there it is. Now it's boiled for, I would say, maybe 15 minutes. Just boil it until the rice is done. And the way you know when the rice is done is just take a little spoon out and test it, you know. I like mine a little bit wet. You know what I mean? This is a little bit too dry. I probably could have used just 1 cup of rice. See, the rice absorbs a lot of the liquid. I like it kind of wet. But that's just my particular taste, you know. I like it, you know, a little soupier. But, you know, that doesn't mean I won't eat it like this. That's good stuff, man, I'll tell you. And it's all in one pot, and it's, I mean, it's a whole meal that you make in, what, 30 minutes? Maybe 40 minutes? There's nothing to it. The shrimp I put in right at the end. I don't even know if you saw the shrimp going in. The video was so fast. Also, if you need to adjust it with a little bit of heat. Oh, there you go. I forgot the green onions, too. The green onions are just on top for, basically for garnish. You know, they taste good in it, but it makes the thing look good. Hold on, a little couple of pieces of garlic bread here. Oh, man. You know what? I got to tell you one thing. It doesn't get any better than this right here. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, oh. All right, I'll see you. I'm going to eat.